What up everyone, hope we're all doing well. I'm not doing well because Jon Jones has wasted every fucker's time and he has came out and said that he is done. And this isn't a report, this isn't Chael Sonnen saying it or anything like that. I'm going to show you the video where he says that he is done. But just before I do that, guys, if you enjoy UFC content and love keeping up to date with UFC news, make sure to drop a sub. We're trying to hit 1k subs by the end of the year and I believe we can do that. But anyways, let's get straight into it. So here we have it. Home of Fight put out this post and it includes a video of Jon Jones saying that he is done. You can see it here. We'll see. Let's just listen. Let's listen to it.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see you again.
You know, Jon, but you are still active. 10 years left, but you are still active.
He said you got 10 years left, but you're still active.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm done.
You got a little girl. He's like, oh. I'm looking forward to seeing you again, Camille. You look great.
Yeah.
What a fucking joke. What a joke this is. He just wasted everyone's time. I wouldn't have minded if Jon Jones had said, oh, you know what? My time is it. My time is now. I'm done with now, guys. I'm no longer at my best. I don't think I can compete with the best of the best any longer. Here I am retiring. I'll be like, you know what? Fair play. He's admitting he can no longer compete with the best. That's fair enough. He's no longer, he hasn't got it within him. I'll still slate him a bit because I'll go into why, but regardless, I'll be like, okay, fair enough. At least he's just saying, yeah, I'm not good enough to compete any longer. He hasn't done that though. He's wasted so long of Tom Aspinall's career, and for what? For what? He's just had his career on hostage pretty much. Got everyone's hopes up that we're going to get this fight. And I've seen some people, I made a TikTok on this and someone tried to justify it by saying, Jon doesn't mean it like that. He means it because he means he hasn't got 10 fights anymore, 10 years left. Shut the fuck up. No, he doesn't. Else you would just say, oh yeah, I've just got one more left. You won't be saying, I'm done. What sort of mindset? Why would a fighter have a mindset of I'm done if they know they've got one more left in him? Why would he do that? That's such a negative mindset to have going into a massive fight. He wouldn't. This is utter bollocks. Just take him absolute fucking piss. Honestly, I saw this coming from a mile away. I know I was getting my hopes up. I think everyone gets their hopes up that the fight will actually happen. But like for the last probably 2 or 3 months, I've been like, yeah, this shit isn't happening. Jon Jones is not going to do this. He has a track record of when a fighter has an advantage over him, he doesn't want to. He admitted this when there was talks of him and DC at heavyweight. He's like, oh, I don't want to give DC an advantage, so I won't fight him. He did it in an interview with like Dan Hardy, and I think it was Adam Catterall, like 2019 or something. Fucking mental. Didn't fight Francis Ngannou because he had an advantage over him. Doesn't fight Tom Aspinall because he has an advantage over him. A fucking joke. And then we look at Tom Aspinall. The last time this guy fought, July of last year. Almost a year of his career gone. Almost a year. How old is Tom? 32. So he's still got plenty of time, but that's a year of his prime we've just missed. He could have got 2 fights in within that time frame. And we've just missed out on it because Jon Jones is being selfish as fuck. He's so fucking selfish. Jones fans won't want to admit it because they love sucking him off. But, you know what I mean? It's just so baffling. And another reason why this irks me, not many people will know this. 2012, I'll move my camera. 2012, Jon Jones definitely eyeing late 2013 move to heavyweight. This was posted October 30th, 2012. This heavyweight move has been teased since 2012, 13 years in the fucking making. And when we do get it, he gets a decent win over Cyril Gane. I will admit, people try and tarnish that win. I think it's a good win. Cyril Gane didn't look that great, but that's not Jon Jones' fault. Jon Jones made him look shit. So I think that's a very good win. The Stipe one. A fucking pensioner Stipe who hadn't fought in like, what, 3 years and was coming off a loss. A knockout loss to Francis, who Jon Jones should have fought, by the way, but didn't because he had an advantage. So he's been teased for so long, and when it finally comes around, utter fucking disappointment. Utter disappointment. We don't get the big Ngannou fight that everyone wanted. We don't get the big Aspinall fight that everyone wanted. Instead, what we get is a Stipe Miocic fight, which no one fucking wanted, but the UFC wanted to do because they suck off Jon Jones. And obviously, now we finally show some respect to Stipe, even though it was well known for many, many years that the UFC just didn't give a shit about Stipe. A fucking joke. 12 years in the making. 12 years. It wasn't long ago that he floated the idea of a move to heavyweight into the media, only to have it shut down by Dana White. But then he goes on to say, maybe at the end of 2013. Well, that didn't happen, did it? He didn't make it. It took him, what, 2020, start of 2023? 10 years than originally planned from Jon Jones? Just a fucking, such a disappointment. And people try to say it won't tarnish his legacy and shit like that. Oh, it will. It will. When you think of the other GOATs like DJ, GSP, you're not thinking of shit like, oh, you know, well, at least he didn't move up. GSP did it. DJ tried it also against Dominic Cruz and he got battered. So then he was like, you know, I know my place. I'm not going to try 135 again. And went on to defend multiple times without any drug allegations. Let me just add. But it's just a fucking joke. He's done. He says he's done himself. Let's just stop longing this out. It's unfair on Tom Aspinall. It's unfair on the fans. It's unfair on the heavyweight division. Fuck it off at this point. It's a fucking joke. And if Jon Jones was honest the other day when he said, oh, you know what, the UFC know my plans, and he did tell the UFC, I'm done, and the UFC continued to try and long this out, shame on the UFC because they fucked over Tom Aspinall bad, really badly. The guy who's going to be running this heavyweight division for this foreseeable future and has had relative ease in his UFC career. Well, you've just shafted him, and that's not a good look. And as soon as Jon goes as well, you're going to be glazing the fuck out of Tom Aspinall as well. You just know it. You just fucking know it. Utter shit show. Absolute fucking disgrace. And it pisses me off so much. We've all been mugged off with this one. And just utter embarrassing sort of shit. But guys, what do you think? What do you make of Jon Jones? What do you make of this entire situation? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.